Hey y'all, I'm Mimi, aka the Piscean Seer, and this is one of your daily collective messages. Like, and subscribe if you get anything out of this. Thank you so very much. Those of you who do like, subscribe, and comment, okay, it is always and forever going to be loved and appreciated. God, archangels, ancestors, ascended masters, cosmic guides, all beings of the highest and purest white light with the best interest of me and the collective at heart. You are always and forever welcome into my readings, okay? Please give my wonderful, fabulous, and amazing Pisceans to your family the best and most accurate information for them at this time. Hello, my beautiful lovers, okay? I hope you're having a wonderful day. My day is cool so far, okay? This is an Archangel Michael reading. And the notes are kind of crazy, but he told me to get the overall energy first, okay? Which I'm really wondering like how this is all gonna fit together, but spirit always finds a way to do it. So I'm gonna just follow the directions. Okay, this is at the bottom of this deck. Okay, this spiritual teacher, and also we got school under that. I feel like we could have just started to learn some new things. You could be a spiritual teacher. You could do like classes, sessions, seminars, or do readings like I do. Or this could be like something that you want to do eventually. You could be an artist. You could do like spiritual art or something like this. Okay, but what's the overall energy? Okay, let's get another one. Okay, so we got sensitivity, we got nutrition at the bottom of the deck. So I don't know, either you're eating very right or you need to eat as healthy as you possibly can at this time. I feel like I heard even if it means fasting sometimes, because sometimes like I will cook something for my family, but I won't eat that because it's just not in line with my diet and what I should be eating. Like, and to keep my spiritual energy straight. So some nights I'll just fast, okay, or I just won't eat nothing like all day, and it's actually becoming much easier to not eat, okay. But we got sensitivity. It says you're becoming more sensitive and need to make changes accordingly, okay? So you could be feeling very sensitive. You could be getting a lot of downloads, okay? Also, you could be someone who's meant to be an author, meant to write a book. You could already be an author, okay? Or I heard somebody that's an author could have did this that's in these notes, okay? So the notes are about a murder. But so somebody that's an author could have had something to do with this, okay? But it says you have a book inside of you that wishes to be expressed. Make the time to write it. So maybe after all of the facts about this murder comes out, you'll write a book or whatever, to tell your life story. I feel like, look, we got spiritual teacher again. So I think maybe you won't write, I think you will write your life story, but I think that your most important work that you do as an author will be whatever you do with God, okay? Whatever that you write for the divine. We got trust, okay? So you need to have a lot of trust in your feelings and in your dreams when it comes to guiding you on your path and on your career path and which way that you need to go. Like you've been healed by this beautiful loving energy, because it says love heals, it keeps you strong. I think you've been surrounded by a lot of godless men, both in words and deeds, for a very long time. And some of them are, you might as well just go ahead and associate them with death. Okay, that's what it says. I feel like you had connections with a lot of people, and the connections you had with these people are just so not meant to be. You could even still be connected to these people, but he or she's up to no good. Okay, these people is up to no good. It says the Lord will be found by those who trust in him. And I feel like you really do have this very strong trust in God, in the divine at this time. Okay, we got the halls of learning. I feel like this did not come without lessons or whatever. Like, you get a lot of messages from your spirit guides, like I was saying already. You're so sensitive at this time and you're receiving so many downloads. So you need to trust yourself and trust your downloads and really like write it down, okay, and take the time to make sense of it, because sometimes it's just a whole bunch of little jumbled things. You might see a picture, you might get a flash of a color, you know what I'm saying? Then you might see like two or three animals back to back, you know what I'm saying? Or in the same picture. And all of those little things really do mean something. You just have to put it all together. Like that's why I don't mind like writing it down and really doing the research and bringing it to you, because I think it really puts the whole message together. Like sometimes I'll ignore one little piece of the message and spirit will show me that thing again before I do a reading. Like, no, you need that. So pay much attention to the way that your spirit guides communicate with you and the confirmation that they send you, okay? But I feel like you have really done a great job of absorbing your lessons, and there's still quite a few lessons for you to learn along this journey. And I'm hearing like it's up to you if you want to make them positive lessons or negative lessons. So, this energy of you, like, not allowing your sensitivity to like freak you out, okay? Because how I got this channel message was I was doing a reading, okay, and I turned the reading off and I turned my head, and in my third eye I seen a pool of blood on the floor, okay? Now stuff like this could have the ability to scare the shit out of you. You know what I'm saying? If you don't really understand what spirit's saying or what they mean. You might freak out and think, oh, it's happened right here in your house. And for some of y'all, it have happened right there in your house, and you just are unaware of it because you really didn't have nothing to do with it. So spirit's saying like, just trust your intuition and try your hardest to stay calm, because when you are calm, you're cool and you're collected and you're really following what they're saying, then you don't like, it's everything's much clearer first of all, and you get stronger in it. Like you stop questioning it so much, okay? And you just start to absorb more of what spirit's saying. But it says the halls of learning, also sometimes known as the great halls, are an etheric retreat dedicated to spiritual knowledge, okay? They are a training space for all souls, including those on earth, spiritual guides, and those between lives. They have been visited by many spiritual seekers, seers, and mediums over the years, and have been described as a giant, somewhat gothic university building with marble flooring, spiral staircases, and tall bookcases. Some have said these halls are home to the Akashic records, while others have wondered if they are connected to the halls of a mentee. I can confirm that these are actually two different retreats, okay? And this is big facts. There is unlimited spiritual knowledge, though, so of course, there are many different places and dimensions where you can find such information, is what Archangel Michael is saying, okay? And he's saying, like, you've tapped into some sort of higher level of the ancient mystery school, okay? So this is why you're so sensitive, and also why because you are special, okay? You need access to a lot of information because you're meant to channel, I heard, a book or two, okay? But I said, your life story and whatever your greatest spiritual work for the divine is, both of those things will go into a book eventually. Even if you're like 65 and you're like, I'm ready to tell everyone how it all went down. But it says, ultimately, this etheric retreat is an ancient mystery school, and it is particularly powerful for those who are opening up their psychic and clairvoyant abilities, okay? If this gateway comes to you often, it brings confirmation that your psychic gifts are strengthening. Also, if the idea of an ancient mystery school in the astral realm seems familiar, there's a good chance that you've been here during dream time or even between incarnations. These great halls are held within the heart of Source and are a projection of the divine's mind, okay? It says, my bad, that's so interesting to me, but it says that these great halls are held within the heart of Source and are a projection of the divine mind's infinite intelligence. This is what you're tapped into, okay? It says, when we visit them, we are connecting directly with the wisdom of Source, okay? So it says to think about a challenging time or lesson that you are facing and say, Source and wisdom keepers of the halls of learning, thank you for revealing to me the pattern, trauma, or wound that has created this lesson so I can heal it once and for all. And then listen carefully, okay? So almost like Archangel Michael is trying to teach you how to pull the information from this, from the divine mind's infinite intelligence, okay? How to pull very clear and precise messages from this, or how to get a little vision and follow that vision, how to like really channel out that message all the way to it becomes a complete like lesson, or something that can even become a book. I think it's very important for you to strengthen the way that you intake the information, okay? Or maybe even become a bit of an author when it comes to your channel messages, really start writing them down and expressing them out. You get so many more than you realize. And when you really get into the habit of writing them down, then you be like, damn, like, because so much information like comes through me, okay? And I don't even like tell you all of it because all of it is not for, my collective, but I get so many channel messages on a regular and I really like it. Okay, it says your message. Okay, so you are on the path to great learning. Okay, spiritual beings are drawing close to support you. If you are facing challenging or difficult circumstances, or have just moved through such a time, you are being called to review what you have learned about yourself. If you're still feeling overwhelmed by a certain event or asking why it happened, call on source and your guides to reveal to you the pattern, trauma, or wound that has contributed to this challenge. If you aren't experiencing challenging energy, the reason is that you've made huge progress on your spiritual journey, so much so that your perspective has shifted so that you can view every challenge as a window of opportunity. The halls of learning gateway indicates that your spiritual gifts are developing at this time, So it's very important that you trust in yourself and trust in the divine and trust where they're taking you, And then there's this very strong energy of you like not freaking out. Okay, we got with or without them. Okay, so you might feel like you need certain people around you or whatever, but you just really truly don't, baby. You got all the strength and all the tools you need to accomplish this on your own. And it's like, even if you are surrounded by people on a regular basis, this is still something that you do alone, okay? You walk this journey with just you and God. And it's very important for you to know that and to hold on to that fact, and don't forget. It says, take me for what I am, okay? So I feel like these people that got something to do with this horrendous crime that has taken place, they really are people who don't accept others for who they are, Like they really have a problem with these types of people. We got shattered, okay? These people could have like shattered mind or a shattered view of themselves. Get out, out. It says the brighter light, okay? So this, they could be envious, okay, of people who seem to shine or seem to be in a brighter energy. This is someone who never gives words of thanksgiving, okay? Someone who spent so much time not being kind that they done lost their damn mind, okay? And I think all this time where you've been like working on yourself and trying to examine your vibrational essence and shit, trying to get yourself together, you have really uncovered some big secrets and things like that, So there's a need for you to feel very safe and know that it's okay for you to express your downloads, unless your gut says, oh no, not now, now is not the time, then really trust and listen to that. It's all about you and how your psychic senses work and how you choose to deliver your messages and when you choose to do so. But your soul always knows when it's the right time to do it. What's the other one? It says fed upon very large prey, okay? So I feel like you could have taken these people down, okay? Whether you know it or not, with this upgrade that you went through, okay? Look, intuition is correct. Your intuition is so spot on. You need to trust yourself when you get these types of downloads. Know that you are not tripping. You are extremely sensitive. And what you think about these people, you right, okay? They done did something. You can tell when they have like blood on their hands, Look, we got boundaries and we got slow horses, okay? These are people who don't have any boundaries, okay? And they like make very slow progress, if any, in life, okay? It says healing is a gift, okay? And it says fake friends. I feel like these are also people who really judged you in a major way while you was over here laying a solid foundation. They was over here hiding this murder, trying to figure out how they was gonna hide this body, okay? It says hopelessly devoted to you. So it gives me this energy of like these are people who work for someone else, okay? What's the signs? We got Earth sign, okay? So Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I'm only getting 4 of these. These are being very specific with this reading, okay? We got air, so Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, okay? We got fire, okay? Jeez, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. What's the last one? We got Pluto. So that gives me like Scorpio energy. There could be a very significant Scorpio. But I mean, like, shit, that's everybody. Ay, ay, ay. So, and we got the sun right here. So that's Leo energy, okay? We got Virgo and then we got Leo under that, okay? So we're going to keep them. So somebody could have like a fire sign. Like they could have the Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Pluto on their chart, or Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Sun, okay? Or they could be a Virgo Sun. Okay. Hold on, let me just get myself together because that's like an extra row on top of my row. I wasn't planning on using these, but Archangel Michael told me to grab them. Okay, so my notes say, I seen a pool of blood on the floor in my third eye, and then he was making me think about a reading that I did way back when I was talking about somebody hiding a murder and hiding a body, and I was talking about, how maybe the police came and searched, but they didn't search like everything. They didn't like search the perimeter good enough. They didn't look outside. I guess these two things are connected, okay? And then he was talking about how someone flushed teeth down the toilet, okay? And then this morning he was talking about how he started getting detailed, like how they removed it with a saw, okay, and they flushed them a little bit at a time, like one teeth here, there, at this person's house, that person's house, that person's house. Like I said, that is so creepy, okay? So somebody's a real creep. This is a group of creeps, okay? It says, oh, I seen this video of this lady and she was complaining about the way that the women are dressing in church, and she just kept being like, the bodycon dresses, the bodycon. Like she was really upset about the bodycon dresses. But I mean, I could see what she was talking about with some of the clips that it showed, like they were just like really inappropriate. They were wearing things like I would never wear to church, because I just respect the house of the Lord. No matter, how I get down, like I respect God at the end of the day. So I would never like go go to work. Oh my goodness. I said go to dress and I said go to work. Okay. So somebody dresses very provocatively at work when they shouldn't. Someone's also very super religious. Somebody could be an older lady who really has a problem with like being sexy or expressing yourself or the way that you carry yourself or something like this. But this person's always going around, judging and telling people what they should do and what they shouldn't do. But they not even really religious. They hide in a whole murder, okay? And when I seen this pool of blood, he was giving me the energy of like somebody trying to leave. Like maybe there was an altercation or maybe there was some sort of disagreement and the person tried to leave the place where they were at and they got like hit in the back of the head, okay? I heard like bludgeoned to death. Look at workplace at the bottom of the deck, okay? So this could have something to do with co-workers. Look at the coven, okay? We're gonna put the coven down here because we know it says a group of witches or warlocks who work spells in tandem, okay? So this could have been a member of the coven that they took out, okay? Look, the flying monkeys, I told you, they work for someone else, these people, okay? Of course, there's got to be, a leader of the coven. So, but that person that's the leader of the coven, okay, like the flying monkey card says, people who actively participate in a narcissist smear campaign, blindly carries out their master's dirty work while the narc's hands are clean, okay? So the leader of this coven thinks that their hands are clean of this, that they had everyone doing this, okay? And like I said, you could be some sort of like really gifted spiritual energy, okay, who like exposes certain things. And I think that you really have helped the police to figure some shit out, okay? But not on purpose, okay? They just watch you, okay? They just pay attention to you and whatever spiritual work it is that you do, you know? And people always think like they can't get exposed through things like this, but the police actually hire psychics and things like that to help them figure out shit like this, okay? It says your God given spiritual gifts and abilities, psychic abilities, using your power of the clairs and having a strong sense, a strong spiritual connection, okay? You could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, because that's going between air and fire. Okay, we got strangers. I feel like there's a lot of people that you don't know that has something to do with this. There are a lot of moving parts to this murder, you know. I think it made it a lot, it's making it a lot, well, it was a lot easier for them to hide this thing because it was like a whole group of them who did this shit together. But they didn't count on Archangel Michael and, you know, ancestors and them outing them. Okay, there's some evidence has been found. Okay, all of this was behind some sort of karmic transfer. It says the ability to transfer karmic outcomes from one person to another, deceiving others into taking on their karma. Okay, we got surveillance. You could be being watched, being surveilled because they feel like you know too much, or you know you're going to out them in some sort of way, but they already outed themselves. Okay, that's what they don't understand. It has nothing to do with you. I mean, like I said, the authorities could watch you, but it's just like how we watch readings and we get confirmation. The police just watch for confirmation too. They know how to do it. Okay. This says being watched secretly without your consent. Someone is watching from the shadows to obtain clarity or information on you. Okay, yeah, we got a Judas. Okay, so this is definitely somebody that you know, that's very close to you, that's watching you hella close. Okay, we got star power and we got time jumper. Okay, I feel like these people really do have like some sort of big ass problem with you. They feel like you ate them up. Okay, I was saying in one reading that me and my spirit team, we destroy covens from the inside out, and you do it like that too. Okay. And so all of this star power that you're walking in, you just being in the energy, in the space where you understand divine time, where you're seeing and operating outside of the illusion of time, that just really burns people right up. Okay, it just ruins their whole shit, the whole operation. You can have some sort of protective amulet. Okay, your psychic gifts are extremely strong. Like I said, you stepped outside of the matrix, and these people all work for a higher level demon. And the thing is, like, this higher level demon in this person, in this cult leader, you know, in the one who runs the coven and the flying monkeys, they have put you on some sort of pedestal. Okay, they actually really admire you for your gifts. They like how gifted you are, but they're very jealous and envious over it. And I already picked up that envious energy. Okay, they could be doing a lot of spell work trying to bind you or trying to do some sort of energy work on you, but they missed the paradigm shift or something. It's like they didn't realize that the rules of spirituality have shifted in the good, in the favor of all that are good. Okay, and of all things God. Okay, the spiritual world has shifted in favor of all things God. All of us with these God given natural, spiritual, psychic abilities and things like that, we are holding all of the power just by standing in our power and being ourselves. Okay, this could also be, they could have fake gurus that work for them. Okay, people that are hired to literally compete with you, to send black magic at you. Okay, all of this was an attempt to help them to sacrifice you, but they already have this blood on their hands. Okay, this could have had something to do with like some sort of greed or power, this little argument or fight that they were going through that got this person bludgeoned to death. Okay, it says the power to break through any lies and deception, cutting through to the truth and tapping into the truth regardless of what is blocking it. Okay, so this is like their most biggest problem with you, is that they cannot block you, they cannot control you, they cannot change your messages, and they feel like it makes them look bad. But I think you not even, it's almost like their guilty conscience is the only thing that makes them feel like you're outing them. You know what I'm saying? Like, if a regular person would watch this, they would just take from it, what is about them and what it has to do with them. They wouldn't just take all of the negative parts and make it about them, right? Like, you're not taking the negative stuff from this reading and being like, oh my gosh, that's me. You're hearing all of the positive confirmations that I give first, and then you like, this was going on out here in these streets, because you know that you are innocent. You are an innocent soul, okay? You have a pure heart, okay? But the people that work for the Dark Lord and who are involved in this kind of coven murderous type of shit, okay, they watch these readings and they feel guilty. They feel wrong. They feel like, oh, I'm not going to jail, because they know they fucking did something wrong and they going to jail, okay? But you're very high ranking, okay? And like I said, you taking these people down just by growing, okay? If they were able to block you or hinder your movement in any way, that has been removed, okay? And they finna, this karmic justice is going on out here, okay, baby? Okay, empath, okay, seer, you got this. You don't gotta worry about a thing, okay? These people are more caught up than they think they are. They left more evidence than they think they left. And you need to trust yourself and your downloads that you're getting about it, okay? Just because you don't see nothing happening just yet don't mean ain't nothing gonna happen, okay? I seen the High Priestess and I seen the Empress, okay? Here the Empress at the bottom of the deck, baby. That's you, my love. Just so beautiful and sweet, okay? What's a coven? Okay, we got the Ace of Potions, but it kind of fell in reverse, okay? I feel like this coven that's watching you, okay, like their cups are totally empty. Like, I think at first their cups were overflowing when it came to these dark energies, and they were really like on their high horse, feeling very powerful and feeling like, excuse me, they were accomplishing something, okay, but they really fucked up, okay? Their ego really got them in trouble at this time, and it's like such a shame because they're not paying attention to this. I feel like there's no way for them to get this blood off their hands, okay? What's flying monkeys? We got the world, okay? So, like I said, these people, first of all, it's the end of a cycle for them. This shit over, okay? But they were trying their hardest to go against your success, and this could even be something that they're really trying to do at this time, and I think because I said something about this Judas, this person very close to you, okay, that main person that's very close to you, okay, this could be like a parent, or some sort of older sibling, or some old friend that you look up to or something, okay. They are the ones that are hiding behind all of these flying monkeys and all of this coven shit, okay? They're the real leader of this shit. But they trying their hardest to stay hidden because they think you still trust them or something, okay? We got gifts with the moon, okay? They trying real hard to stay hidden. But you got a very strong intuition. Ain't no such thing as staying hidden. You know what the fuck is up, okay? With the 10 of potions, your ancestors tell you everything through your gifts. You have the ultimate clarity. You have access to the divine's infinite intelligence, okay? We're strangers. The master, okay, so these strangers, okay, they look at the devil or the dark energies as their master, okay, with the 3 of potions or the 3 of cups. It's like they were spending a lot of time, them and these strangers, celebrating your downfall. They were celebrating that they were going to be able to do this karmic transfer and to get you out of the way, but they weren't expecting you to walk away and to stop exchanging energy with them, okay. So this is why they're watching you so heavily the way that they are, because they can no longer create illusions for you with the 7 of cups. They was creating so many illusions for you, and now they in under judgment. Okay, I'm gonna put this judgment under Judas, okay, because you're getting this public recognition, which I'm putting over here with Star Power and the Time Jumper, But also, I think that their judgment is about to be a lot more public than they think it's gonna be. Like, they think everything's finna remain hush hush like how it been, but this shit finna blow up and get real loud, okay? And it's your justice. Like, also, They do a lot of illegal things when it comes to watching you, when it comes to spying on you. Okay, they be like hacking into your phone and following you around and just doing all kinds of things that's really against the law. Okay, we got the Nine of Swords just because they're in this energy of anxiety. Okay, they're afraid. Okay, and also with this Page of Candles or this Page of Wands energy, like they're really spiritually immature, you know. And she's serving baby witch, okay. And this is exactly what these people are also, you know. It's like this, like the leader of it all was still learning how to be a leader. It's like they didn't finish, they I heard like they didn't finish their witch doctor training or some shit like that. They just took what they knew and ran with it. This is what I'm really hearing, okay? They took what they knew and they ran with it, and they thought they hit the jackpot because they knew how to get away with like sacrificing people and draining people's energy. You know, I heard a small fish, okay? They was like doing small fish shit, but they felt like super powerful, you know, like some sort of god with this Ace of Pentacles energy, you know. Is because this Ace of Pentacles is usually, it's like, you know, this big hand handing down this big pinnacle, you know, but it's not that, you know. It's almost like they seeing themselves as like as the one who hands out the pinnacles to people, okay. But and I feel like each and every single one of these people in this coven or whatever, they got the gut feeling that this was the wrong way to go, and they still chose to follow this cult leader off of a mountain, okay, and into a ditch. I'm hearing and crash, crash, crash into a ditch. What he say? I hope she's speeding down the freeway with a Sango, a baller, or somebody like that, and try to put on their makeup in the mirror and crash, crash, crash into a ditch. Just playing. You need a golden calculator to divide the time it takes to look inside and realize that real guys go for real. Down, Dumas girls. Ha, yeah, I know you like to think your shit don't stink, but lean a little bit closer, see that roses really smell like boo, boo, boo. Okay, so this person's energy could be a little bit funky, okay, and also they're blind, and everybody that fucking work for them is being blinded as well, okay. Somebody might literally get into some sort of car crash, and it's all behind you and your beautiful energies. Your ancestors are not playing when it comes to protecting you and protecting your journey. They'll take out whoever they got to take out, okay. With the Eight of Pumpkins or the Eight of Pentacles, there's no way all this hard work you put into your journey is gonna go to waste, okay. And with the Six of Potions, all of these tricks and games these people was playing are totally a thing of the past. And I think they could be a little bit in denial about this. Like they don't, it's like they feel the karmic justice coming toward them. They feel a little nervous. They feel anxious. They feel scared, but they just don't know why. Or they think maybe they just being paranoid, you know. But nah, they feel that heat. What's coming in the Ace of Potions in reverse? We got Avenger, okay? So it says resorting to violence in the name of a cause, okay? So they felt like they was doing some superhero shit, you know. They was avenging their master or whatever, you know, doing whatever they had to do to get this money or to get this star power off of you or to get these gifts. We all gonna be balling. We gonna have this shit together as soon as we get rid of that bitch. What's flying monkeys in the world? It's too much for me, honey. We got Samaritan. I feel like you could be this kind of Samaritan type of energy, you know, like you really have refined your capacity to help others around you that you would prefer to ignore. And I think that this really is a problem, you know. It says exacting appreciation and recognition for the help you offer. Like, I feel like these people ain't ever appreciated shit that you do, okay? These flying monkeys that don't appreciate you and what you done for them, okay? They always judged you for who you were, period. But it was on purpose. What's gifts, the moon, and the Ten of Potions? Mediator, okay? Like I said, you always been a very even-minded type of energy, okay? We got vampire and exorcist, okay? But they didn't like being around you, okay? We got addict, okay? And we got child wounded. Like, I feel like they made sure that you were in a wounded state a lot. Okay, you could have been an addict and it had a lot to do with them. Okay, look at what's behind addicts. Okay, God, I feel like God was on top of it. Okay, he had your back. And when it came to these vampires or whatever, they really didn't like to have you around because just your energy makes them have to face their own demons, you know. But the mediator talks about a gift for negotiating fairness and strategy in personal and professional life and having respect for both sides of an argument, you know. And these people, like, when they go into a situation, they always going in with an ulterior motive, you know, or some sort of hidden agenda, trying to figure out how they're going to get ahead personally or professionally in that thing, you know, never really going into it with a really fair way of thinking. So it's like when this person turned around after that argument to try to leave or to try to go do their own thing, that's why they got taken out, because whatever they was finna go do or whatever they was finna go say was bad for the whole coven, personally and professionally. What strangers, the three of potion or the master, okay? The fool. It says using humor to wound rather than to liberate, denial of your emotional truth, you know. I feel like they hired a lot of strangers to like come in and play games with you emotionally. But you could be someone who's very fearless when it comes to expressing yourself, and also you're able to find the humor in a lot of different things. You really have a whole nother outlook on life. So when it comes to like playing mind games with you or trapping you up in some sort of way, like your mind just don't work how they mind work. They're just so used to being around people who think in a very scandalous way, and your mind is illuminated by this beautiful sun energy. So they never was going to be able to do this karma transfer. And if they did successfully do this karma transfer, it literally would have killed their asses, okay? They would have burned up like a vampire hitting the sun, okay? What's karmic transfer? The 8 of potions. And the 7 of potions, we got the healer, okay? That's what I'm saying. This is what they wanted to do. It says that you have a passion to serve others by repairing the body, mind, and spirit, and the ability to help transform pain into healing. And this is what I'm saying, okay? Every time you came around these people, you started healing their ass. But that's a positive thing, but it was kind of a negative thing for them because like you were taking them off of their game without even doing any magic back, okay? They still confused about how the fuck you been doing this for this long, okay? It says taking advantage of those who need help and failing to care for oneself, you know. Like, I don't know, that's giving me an energy of like them creating problems just to help people, just to have them feel like, oh, you owe me, you know what I'm saying? I helped you. Like, they don't, this is the kind of people who really never help from the bottom of their heart type shit. Okay, what's surveillance and the justice card? I'm hearing, how could you be so heartless? Okay, so they heartless. Ain't no helping from the bottom of their heart. Somebody could be a prostitute, okay? We got shapeshifter, going under surveillance and justice, you know. So they've been like trying to shapeshift in a way, like just to cloak themselves, you know, trying to project any image that serves their personal agenda in the moment, you know. So these people could have like lost sight of who they are, and the justice is that they about to catch sight of how ugly and nasty they really truly are on the inside, okay? And you have this beautiful shapeshifter skill also, but I think that you use it in a very positive way. You used it to bring about this justice to the situation, you know. You have this skill at navigating through different levels of consciousness and the ability to see the potential in everything, you know. And this is why you're free the way that you are, and why you've been able to call in judgment so well. You know, these people, they place material considerations and security above their own self-empowerment. So they could have chosen to empower themselves and get public recognition and justice and have gifts, but they didn't. They chose to be a follower and do what the fuck this person said and have them go and play games with their own life. Okay, so somebody could be in a gang also, because that's how I feel about gangs, you know. Like, I feel like, yeah, some people need it sometimes, but a lot of times these big homies just be putting these little niggas in situations and risking their life so that they don't have to lose their own, so that they don't have to end up locked up or have to, leave their comfortable life or leave their family. And this is that kind of energy. Because, a gang, the leader of a gang could totally be the leader of that cult, because that's what it is, okay? You giving your money, your life, your energy to a cause. I'm hearing hopelessly devoted to you. And I showed you that card, okay? What's Judas, the Seven of Candles, and the Judgment card? Artist, okay? So also, these people could be like artists. They could be actually quite talented, okay? And this could have been why, they were trying to take you out in the first place so that they could take their art, take their career or whatever to the next level. It says, but they use their talent as an excuse to mistreat others. It says posing as the starving artist to elicit pity. And I feel like you just, when it comes to your art and the things you express out into the world, you express a dimension of life that is like just beyond the five senses. Like you're so inspiring. Like you bring this really big boost to everyone's energy. And it's like when you're in the room with all of these people, you are shining so bright, okay? This is what I'm saying. You got this kind of glow on you whenever you're around, and it's like everybody's energy, everybody's eyes gravitate to you when you're around. And it was like, we got to take this motherfucker out. This prostitute really wanted to take you out, okay? Because you was looking like you had multiple arms, okay? It's like, we got to get them before they get free. Look, how can we do all the sabotage we can? What kind of nigga or hoe can we send in to distract them, okay, from becoming this sexy ass angel they about to be? How can we turn them into a victim while still playing victim in their life to distract them from all the things that they should be learning, and to distract them from seeking the Father? Okay, what can we do to engineer destruction in their energy? And that person was like, oh, well, y'all don't want to do this. Y'all don't want to let me do this. I'm done with this. I'm tired of this. This is stupid. This person ain't even did nothing. And they had already been gossiping about this person that they took out, okay? They had been passing on private and secret information and betraying each other's confidences long before that person threatened to leave and go do whatever the fuck they was finna go do, okay? They was finna go tell on their asses. And in some cases, they had already told. And this is somebody that disappeared, okay? But they failed, okay? They failed with the destruction. They failed to keep you from reconnecting with God. They failed to make you a victim. They failed to keep you looking unattractive. And they failed to turn you into a prostitute and an addict. They became everything they wanted you to be. And now they're guilty of murder. all behind these gifts that you hold, okay? So the next time you question your power, or question your abilities, or question where you are in life, or question the choices that you have made, realize that it's a gang of people out here who are lost, who are following other people around that don't give a fuck about them, and they are doing whatever they say to do. Be grateful that you are awake and you see things clearly, and at the end of the day, you don't need a team. And just know that justice has already come to this situation. It's being handled, okay? It's just little stuff being moved and pulled and tweaked around, okay? This teamwork, baby. This teamwork, okay? So play and relax and enjoy yourself and focus on building up your gifts at this time, Have a lot of interest in yourself and don't let these people come around and distract you, okay? Focus on the commitment that you got going on with the divine. What's the final thought on this, Archangel Michael? Growth, okay? So it's like you were able to grow amongst all of this very negative and very nasty energy. You fed on this large prey. It was you, okay? You ate a big ass monster like it was nothing. And you over here like, what's next, God? You know what I'm saying? Excuse me, it's like everybody's being forced to take you for what you are now, because I think that before you were this big ass joke to them, they didn't have the insight on you that they got on you now. It's like the more illusions they created for you, the more illusions that they were placed under, that made them think they was going to be able to successfully do this karma transfer shit. It says crows become more vocal and aggressive when it is time for the young ones to learn how to fly. This is a pivotal moment in the young bird's life, and once this lesson has been mastered, the world becomes so much greater. You too may be at a crucial moment, and the lesson may be difficult at first, but once you understand it, a new world will open to you. Growth directs your attention to areas of your life that have become remarkably different, and as a result of gaining a skill or understanding that you did not possess in the past. For example, learning a new language may have opened the door to new opportunities. Developing an understanding of your triggers that led to sabotage behavior or habits can help you overcome a block that once created stagnation. Okay, so this is big confirmation on what I was saying. They created all of these different triggers and things within you through sabotage, through, you know what I'm saying? Like, through creating all of this trauma and all of these things in you. That was the plan, to do the karmic transfer. But things went left when they had to take this person out, okay? And also, while they was handling taking this person out and hiding all of this evidence, you was over here in hermit mode going through the biggest awakening ever. They missed it. They completely missed you going through it, and this is what they had worked for years to keep you from accomplishing. Okay, it says you may pull this card if you are on the cusp of a growth spurt, as a change that will move your life forward in a new direction is approaching. Okay, so big changes are coming in, and I think for some of you guys, those big changes look like these Judas flying monkeys and coven energies going to jail for what they did. Okay, Spirit making something happen, okay? They finna make this dream work, okay? That's why they showed you the teamwork card. So, really don't worry about this. Archangel Michael is just like, a debrief, okay? He just want to let you know that this is being handled, okay? So, and also there's this energy of like, if you felt like things weren't moving forward, it's a lot of shit going on here. Like I said, there's a lot of different moving parts and a lot of evidence that has been collected, okay? And it's a lot of stuff going on that you don't see happening. So don't worry about people watching you or surveilling you or whatever. They watching you because they want to see, is you the one who telling or who telling? Because somebody got to be telling. How do they know all of the details of what we're doing? But that's how God works, okay? In mysterious ways. So with that, I'm done. Okay. I hope you guys have a happy, fabulous, wonderful, and amazing day. That you got something out of this. And I will see you later, my love. Bye.